What is the naive Bayes algorithm? How does it work? Naive Bayes is a simple machine learning algorithm based on Bayes' theorem. It calculates the probability of a data point belonging to a class by combining prior knowledge with observed data. It assumes features are independent and predicts the class with the highest probability. Why is it called naive? Spaces can. It's called naive because it assumes all features are independent of each other, which is rarely true in real world data. Why is naive Bayes a generative AI model? Naive Bayes is generative because it models the joint probability distribution of the data and labels, which can be used to generate new data or predict outcomes. Now, what are the key assumptions of naive Bayes? All features are independent. Each feature contributes equally to the outcome. What is that? Is the difference between prior probability and posterior probability in Bayes' theorem. Prior probability is what you know before observing data. Posterior probability is the updated probability after considering the data. Why does naive Bayes assume feature independence? What are the implications of this assumption? It simplifies computation by treating each feature independently. While it works well in practice for some tasks, it may lead to inaccuracies when features are highly correlated. What is the likelihood function in the context of naive Bayes? The likelihood function represents how likely the observed data is under a specific class. It helps calculate posterior probabilities. How does naive Bayes handle continuous variables? Cases that can. Naive Bayes uses techniques like Gaussian normal distribution to model continuous variables, assuming data follows a bell curve. What are the common types of naive Bayes classifiers? Gaussian naive Bayes for continuous data, multinomial naive Bayes for count-based data like text, Bernoulli naive Bayes for binary data. Why is naive Bayes commonly used for text classification problems? It works well for high dimensional data like text and can efficiently handle word frequencies and their probabilities. Can naive Bayes be used for multi-class classification? If so, how? Yes, naive Bayes can handle multi-class classification by calculating probabilities for each class and selecting the one with the highest probability. What are the advantages and disadvantages of using naive Bayes compared to other classification algorithms? Advantages: fast, simple, good for high dimensional data. Disadvantages: assumes feature independence, struggles with highly correlated data. Why is naive Bayes considered fast and efficient for large datasets? It requires spaces and it requires only a small amount of training data and makes predictions quickly by using simple probability calculations.